So, quick story before I start. I was actually recommended to watch the movie Deathbed about a literal bed that eats people, which sounds insane and so much fun. Instead, I accidentally watched Deathbed from 2002, which has no beds eating people, and I got a little sad, and found out the actual film is called Deathbed, The Bed That Eats. Unique title, I know. So for now, here is Deathbed 2002, and I will return later with the real Deathbed. This is Rose-Colored Film Reviews, where we look what makes a movie worth your time. In the film, a couple moves into a new apartment and discovers a strange hidden room with an old brass bed, and after bringing it into their home, things start getting unsettling. Chaos Level for this, I give it 1.5 out of 5. Slow pacing, weird visions, and not clearly as chaotic as the other Deathbed probably is. And what this movie does have going for it is the idea of the bed being tied to something dark from the past. You've got moments like Karen hearing the bed creaking upstairs, in the room it's locked in before it's even opened, the door shaking like someone's on the other side trying to get out, and then immediately deciding, yeah, let's go ahead and bring that bed downstairs and restore it and use it. And once it's in their space, things get weird fast. She's drawing the bed over and over again and it starts bleeding. She is seeing the same woman over and over tied to it. She's drawing that same woman who's screaming for help and slowly realizing this isn't just a haunting, it's something repeating. And there's also this thread where the movie tries to connect it to Karen herself with this hypnosis scene, bringing up her past and how all of this ties into her trauma and memory from before, and that's the part that's actually kind of interesting. It just never fully comes together. And the rose-colored moment for me, I think, is the mirror reveal. When Karen sees the victim, she calls for help, and the reflection finally shows what's really behind everything. It's one of the only moments where the tension, the visuals, and the idea all line up for a moment. And I'm not gonna lie, this one was a tough one. It's very slow, a lot of scenes kind of drift, and some of the ideas feel half-finished, but there are some moments here. The bleeding bed, the mirror stuff, the repeating visions, where you can see what this movie was going for, and it just needed a lot more energy, or, maybe a bed that eats people. This is Rose-Colored Film Reviews, where we celebrate the movies that prove sometimes the wrong movie still gives you something to talk about. So tell me, should I go back and watch the correct Deathbed movie, the one that eats people? Or was this already enough bed-related horror for one lifetime for you guys? So please, let me know that in the comments below. I am really curious about the other Deathbed movie. And if you have any other suggestions for me, I'd love to hear those as well. Thank you so much for watching up to this point, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!